going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule Channel. And yeah, we got an update over here on the 67 Mustang. And as you can see, I didn't even bother to clean the bench up this time. I usually clean up before I do a video. I said, you know what? I'll just show you what I've been working on here. We're making good progress over here, though. And we've got the chassis. I got it all painted and did a little weathering over there. We painted a gas tank and put the tranny support in there. But I wanted to use these wheels over here. This is what I want to show you guys. I wanted to use these center lines right over here. But you can see it's got that huge hub in the back there. That's for a metal axle to go through. You know, some of those kits have metal axles. But as you can see here, okay, that front spindle, right? There's a pin that protrudes out there about 1/4 of an inch. Well, I had to remove some of that, and I actually had 5 of these wheels, and I'll show you what I did in a second. I had to remove this hub over here as well because I had too much offset. You see that's going to be sticking way out, and here's the stock rim right here, and you can see that's got to fit like right about there. See? That's the position you want. So in order to do that on these wheels, show you what I did over here. I trimmed off, I have 4 of these. I trimmed off the hub, sanded that down, and you can see I put a straight pin right through the center of the hub, and what I did was I drilled out with this bit over here. This is a 25,000 bit. That's the same thickness as those straight pins. And you can pick these up anywhere. I use these almost on every single build. You know, I always find a use for them. Now, these don't have sharp tips. These are called straight pins. I think you buy these at Walmart, craft store, anywhere. So they always come in handy. So as you can see here, I did all 4 of these already. And I drilled through this side first because I needed it to be perfectly centered. Okay, so I drilled a hole through there and I slipped the pin through there, put a little dab of super glue in there, and it ain't going nowhere. Now all I got to do is clip off about 1/8 of an inch. And the reason why I did that is because it needed to be centered up. You see that little hole there? I also drilled a hole in the spindle because without that pin over there, when I'm gluing it in, I just won't get the right position on there, you know? It'll just, you know, dance around. And you can see over here, if you don't put that pin in there, if you're not straight, you might get some 3-wheel action going there. So you want to make sure, you know, it's perfectly centered, see? So we got that going on. Same thing with the rear axle. I cut off the material on both sides. Let me see if I show it to you this way. Yeah, I cut off on both sides, and I also drilled that hole too. I don't know if you can see that. See that little hole there? So that'll accommodate that pin. That'll keep it nice and centered, and then you got a gluing surface there. You know, be nice and straight. So we got that done. We got the exhaust system done. That's all painted up, ready to go. And let's see, we got some more suspension components. We painted those as well. So we're looking sharp there. And we got the front suspension. That's ready to go. Put that in the back here. And what else? Oh, as far as paint. Now, I've been playing around with some paint. I'm trying to dial in my craft paint. And I use this on a model. This is True Red. All right. Now, I've been... like I said, I'm just trying to dial in my craft paint with my homemade thinner. So this time I used a 60% thinner and 40% paint. And I have a test body over here I've been working on. This is I think it's a 50 Ford. And that's that color. It's just True Red. Nothing else added to it. So I was going to use this on the Mustang. But, you know me. I had to change it up a little bit. So I added some copper pearl to the True Red. I don't know, maybe about 10 drops or so. And this is what I came up with over here. This color here. I did it on a test bone. And camera's really not doing any justice, but it looks a lot better than that. Let me show you how it looks on the Stang. This is what I came up with over here. It's got pearl in it, and I guess, like I said, the camera's not doing any justice, but I think once I put a clear cutter on there, we're going to see some wazzle dazzle. You see the difference between the red over here. You can see it's a slight difference, but I really like it. I really like it. Like I said, once I put a clear coat, I think it's going to pop. So we'll see what happens, you know. So the body, I did some modifications on here. We got the rear deck is hinged. Is that going to focus? Hey, focus, baby. You can see that I got scratch built hinges right there. And looks pretty good, stays up. And there's a piece that over here says remove, so I removed that. So that's functioning. And the hood too, I still got to modify it a little bit, but I got the hood to stay up like that. And I have to touch that up a little bit. That's where the tape was when I was painting it. So yeah, and it's removable too. So yeah, it's coming out really nice. I'm really happy with this so far. I have a lot of fun over here. Love scratch building. Love creativity. Yeah. So that's what we got done so far. And oh, here's the front clip as well. We painted that same color. And yeah, a bunch of other stuff too. I'll just show you this real quick. You can see everything else has been painted. We got the seats. This is all primer over the black. So we'll be getting to that shortly. Door cards, yeah. We're gonna detail all that later on. But I want to get the body done first, you know. All right, guys. That's all I got for you today. And remember, guys, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.